Oh, welcome to another episode of Redesigning Your Relationships Live. I'm one of your hosts, Giovanna Burgess White, with my co-host.
Yvette Valdenegro, and happy holidays. And I want to say, I feel like last year was like, do, 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 do. This isn't our world famous end of the year podcast, but this is an amazing podcast. And welcome to our podcast, Redesigning Your Relationships. Thank you for being here. But today is our amazing podcast that we do, well, new with our favorite things
I
for the
know.
holiday season.
Can you believe it's our first Black Friday special? We never have had one, and we're doing it this time because we have a fun little bundle that we want to share with you guys. If it's the first time here, welcome. We do this every single week. We go live. We've been doing that for 5 years, and we just wanted to have something for our community, for our clients, for maybe the people who aren't in Houston that don't get to come see us. So we put together a few of the YGC favorite things, and we have a bundle deal. We were going to start it on Black Friday, but I changed the dates since we're live today. We're going to start it today. I went to the mall last week and they started Black Friday special. So we're doing that too. So we're going to start today and we're going to go through December 5th. And we're going to talk about what the bundle is.
Whoop, whoop.
Love it.
Well, and just tells you how exciting what a difference a year makes.
Right? I know. And look, we'll talk about how my awesome hat sponsored by this episode today, Trucker Hat Bar. I didn't have my hair did, so now this is what made it so beautiful. So we'll talk about that later. But why don't we get into our bundle? There's 4 things.
Okay, wait, before we get into like what it is, the why.
Yeah.
We have our YGC, a few of our favorite things, particularly for intentional women. Because after this whole year, which is so amazing to think last year we didn't even have these items and now we do. The entire thing is the world is advancing and women in particular, well, I should say we focus on women, but particularly all these things are geared towards women because obviously that's what we work with. It's all about self-love, self-care, intention, mindfulness, taking moments, pausing. And especially as we end this year and go into the new year, everyone's always looking for those things of what can I do next year to be a better version of myself? How can people are starting to think that, or everyone's thinking, I have these dynamic women in my life, but I really don't know what to get them which is what they already have everything, or they're super hard to buy for, or I really don't know what they want. But they're in a space of like, they're really growing and developing and like they're so open to just new things. So these items that we're going to present individually work, or if you want to bundle them together, but they really are for women who are being intentional about their life and personal growth and improvement. So item number 1.
Dun, dun, dun.
The collective journal. Okay, I have an example right here. It's like tried true, and because I wanted, you know how you do this, like when you're on Amazon and they show you the pictures, I immediately go to the video because I'm like, okay, the picture's great, but what else is in there, right? Okay, I just want to say, I guess I'll just say from the very beginning, there is this, wait, I'm not really good at this page. You can use this journal 100% by yourself, do all of the things. And I know even our clients open it up and go, oh my God, where to begin? Once you get this bundle and you say, I'm happy to walk anybody through how to actually do this. But I will say it's more important, I think, to join the online membership. So you get quotes, which we'll also talk about, because that's a separate item. They go together, but you can also do it separately, because the whole intention of this journal is that you can now start to focus. You can be intentional. You can give yourself 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. It's all in one. I carry this thing. It's like my new little Bible. I carry it everywhere I go, but it has space for you to set your gratitude, your goal, the daily quote we'll talk about in a minute, reflections of the day, your action steps that you need to take to finish your goal, top priorities in work and personally, who you really need to be doing all that, and then your personal to-do list. if all of that sounds like that's so confusing, again, Gio and I will help you walk through how to do this. Highly recommend this little puppy. It's like, this is like our labor of love. Okay, so item number 1.
Love it. Thank you.
Really
Thank you.
fast.
Thank you, Vanna.
You're welcome.
And wait, there's more.
There's
Item
more.
number 2. Our beautiful ebook, which now is a guide, a published guide on what is your relationship with self, right? Like, what does that mean? I don't get it. This is a 54 little page. It is amazing to have. It talks about what the relationship with self is, what it looks like, what it feels like. And then we also get into the relationship with time and the relationship of money. As you guys know, we love guiding, teaching, coaching women on the trifecta. And I would say most women have a really hard time with pouring into their cup, understanding how to create a relationship with yourself. And this book, this guide, I don't want to call it a book, it's just a guide, is something that you can not only have for yourself, but it's the gift that keeps on giving. These are beautiful gifts for women who want intent and purpose and want personal growth and begin and end their day with themselves. And this guide kind of helps you. And it's just a reference for when you're down, when you're not sure what that means, when you're like, okay, I want to do more for myself. This is the guide for you. We made it an ebook years ago, and now it's a beautiful published guide that you can stick in your purse, stick it in your suitcase, give it as a gift. We give it to the beautiful women at our retreat. We absolutely love this. So
It's
that is
also, I think, for someone who's just like, okay, I keep hearing the same thing over, that the top 3 things that women really struggle with, or just in our own personal growth, is our relationship with ourselves first and foremost, and then time and money. This is a great reference, like Gio just said, to go, where am I in all this? Like, I kind of know what people are talking about. I get the gist, but how do I know if this is how I'm really doing? There are questions. It's not just a read. There's actual questions that you can answer yourself. And in the very, very back is an actual little test that you can take. There we go. So you can actually kind of score yourself and see where you're really at, and then decide, what are your next steps? What do you want to do about it?
Love it. Thank you, Vanna.
You're welcome.
Right. The online community. This is simple and easy. You want to join us? Part of the bundle is a whole year. If you're like, I don't even have a relationship with myself, I don't even know where to start to use the journal. Yvette's beautiful voice every single morning is on a daily message, and the daily message will hit you in every sort of way, maybe one day, maybe not another, but it's just beginning your day with you. If you can grab the journal, get on the online community, listen to the message, read the message, write the message, and then your download. What did it mean to you? What spoke to you? What aha came from it? That just that alone helps women every single day go, okay, at least I'm not starting with my phone. I'm not starting with emails. I'm not starting with the kids. I'm not starting with my spouse. It is literally 5 to 10, maybe even 15 minutes when you get really into it on beginning your day with you.
Okay, and I will just say this. It's only $7.77 if you get this individually and you just want a monthly subscription. And when you think about it, if there is, let's see, 4 times 20, I'm sorry, 4 times 5 is 20. There's 20 quotes a month on average, give or take. You divide that into $7.77. The time that you would take to go find the quotes, to make something, and then have it timely just drip into your app so that you have it every single day, no matter what time of the day you want it. You yourself could not do that for yourself for $7.77 a month, all the time that it takes. So again, this is really just a tool to help everybody, and that we love angel numbers. But that, to me, this is such a divine gift for yourself. If you're, again, really don't know where to start, I need to be spoon fed, I just want to have all the things, that membership along with this journal could completely change your 2025 like destination, to be honest. And we don't know where we're going, but you can be more intentional with where you're going, just those 2 little things.
Yes. And last but not least, I mean, the product of a collab with a bigger collab is the Latinas Rising book that we were just part of and talk about an amazing, if you didn't watch last week's episode, go back. We had some of the authors on. There are 17 authors. There are many chapters. Like, we literally have one chapter each. This is a book that you do not have to pick up and read the whole way through. We are the last chapter in the book, YG Collaborations, the story of Yvette and Gio and how we became a collab. But the main thing about this book is our voice matters. We had some amazing authors that we co-wrote with. And it's just like the title, it is breaking generational change and becoming change makers. I mean, just learning about all the different Latinas all around the nation. We even had 2 Latinas in Canada, their story, how they grew up, how they identified, our story of being 2 completely different Latinas. I just love it. So this is, again, another book. Even if you're not Latina, this is a great book to give, because we always think, oh, nobody wants to know about our story. No one's going to write it except for us. So if we don't write it and we don't tell it and we're not the voice, then how are we leaving our legacy? How are we helping the next generation with their voice? And this book right here is the perfect gift. Host gift if you're in book club, if you are going to a Christmas party, if you are a true believer of women supporting women, this is the book to give.
Yeah. And here they are again, all of them.
Yeah, look at this beautiful bundle.
Nice
1,
bundle. Oops. 2 and 3. And these have sold in the sense that I can make a couple more bundles. So that price is like, get them now if you really want them. Of course, we can do it individually. This may not be in print for a little bit, so we can always give you the PDF that you can print yourself, but this is cuter. So yes. if you're like, no, I really want to get that now before it gets sold out, these separately, the link will take you straight to Amazon if you want this by itself. This can also take you straight to Amazon if you want it by itself. But if you're that person that says, no, you know what, I want to invest in myself, the holiday price is $111 for all. I mean, if you think about it, $111 to set your 2024 or 25 year straight, that is nothing. And I will walk you through how to use the journal. If you bundle everything together, I'm happy. I'll ship it to you. I will put them all together and then have a little powwow and go, this is how you do the journal, because it's all about growth. We don't want to leave you wondering like, oh, that's great. Now what do I do with this? No, well, we'll totally walk you through everything so you can set yourself up for success.
I know. We're on the top of the Christmas tree. So you get us. If you get the bundle, we'll jump on a quick little virtual with you. You get YG with it, and then we'll teach you how to use the app. We'll teach you how to use a journal. And again, the guide is just for you to have in your bag. The book is for you to read, and you can take one chapter at a time. It's a different author each way. It's just a fun way of getting to know other Latina stories. But this is so exciting for us because look, we're a little Christmas tree. We're the gift that keeps on giving. So like we said, we're doing our Black Friday special starting today, and we're going to go through December 5th. If you're watching us live, the link is there. If you are watching replays, the links are there. And if you're like, I want to save and I want to do it all, we make it super easy for you to begin and end your day with those daily messages. We'll jump on a 15-minute little call with you to show you how to use a journal. And if you're like, oh, I don't know if I want everything, not a problem. You can get everything individually through Amazon or sign up for the community online. It's all easy. It's the click of a button. So we just wanted to give you a gift. So this is YG from YGC to you. We hope that this really does help you start your 2025. If you order them now, you'll have them in by December. We can walk you through it so you can get started. And we just wanted to jump on and share our love with you. And we'll be back in December with some fun episodes. We'll be pushing some reruns. And then our famous episode at the end of the year. We'll be drinking. We'll be in our pajamas. And we'll be closing out our 2024 and talking about what's happening in 2025. Thank you for being on with us live. Thank you to Talia with the, let me do a little, look at this. YGC. Don't look at my hair. Yes, we are expensive. All the beautiful things. We made our trucker hats with her. They were ready for our conference. We absolutely love them. So thank you. More information, we'll put her link in there so you can follow her. And we'll be back next week.
Hey, bye.